guessing your turkeys aren't gone yet, so I'll pile on some leftovers of my own. I'm Chris Wolvie, the wrestling vlog who always tells it like it is. So Raw won both traditional Survivors matches, even if the sole survivors weren't the ones I picked. Raw actually won 5-2, not that they seem to be keeping track this year. I'm going to say I went 4-3 for my picks, which honestly could have been much worse. Now I have to pick the meat from between my teeth and get some more randomness out of the way. So, here we go! I'm going to have to side with Sami Zayn if he wants to shout conspiracy. No sooner does he win a Battle Royal to decide #1 contender for the Universal Championship than it's announced that Brock Lesnar's indefinite suspension is lifted. While I understand that Zayn didn't really have much of a chance against Roman Reigns, is Lesnar really the only guy who can stop Reigns? And what's with this looks like it'll be sooner than later crap, Roman? At least go to next WrestleMania before announcing you're headed to Hollywood. We all know Lesnar's not going to win a title, and if he does, he'll have to drop it quick as he doesn't have too many matches on his contract. Give Zayn a chance, even if there's a better chance of being picked up by a spaceship while free-floating in space. This flip-flopping of Damian Priest from rule abider to rule breaker mid-match is giving me Festus flashbacks. The Festus character from about a decade ago would turn from a clueless bumpkin to a raging maniac at the sound of the ring bell. Well, Priest seems to switch gears as soon as someone decides to break the rules on him first. After that, he stops giving any number of damns and beats the opponent to a pulp. He did that with Shinsuke Nakamura, and he almost did that to Sami Zayn on Raw. It's a damn good thing that the United States title can't change hands via DQ. If he keeps up this split personality angle, he'll never lose that belt again. I'm fairly certain that the average member of the WWE Universe, let's just say they didn't like the results of the last presidential election. Not saying they're all MAGAs, just that the outcome was not to their liking. But did Pat McAfee really ask if the crowd at SmackDown was chanting, "Let's go Brandon"? For those not in the know, sporting events in the so-called Deep South have had crowd chanting that is code for "Screw you Biden" or something a little bit harsher. Hey, crowds can start any chant they want, freedom of speech, all that, but they were obviously chanting something like, "We want Lesnar," and the fact that McAfee said that he thought they were raging on the president, that really rubs me the wrong way. Did Linda McMahon's failed Senate attempts teach the WWE nothing? Keep wrestling and politics separate, Pat. So War Games, which normally takes place before Survivor Series, will now take place next week instead. Predictions to come. And they've dropped the takeover part of the name just like the WWE dropped In Your House from its non-major pay-per-views many years ago, which sadly NXT picked up. But it's also a bummer that they could have had War Games in Brooklyn like the pre-pandemic pay-per-views. NXT should have had a pay-per-view in Tampa before WrestleMania 36, but the pandemic screwed that up now, and now all pay-per-views are from the Capitol Wrestling Center. Will NXT ever be able to venture out into the country again, having cards before major pay-per-views and showing the future of the WWE? Or is this just another part of NXT 2.0? If so, maybe I should stop ranking NXT again, as it's obvious it's going back to being WWE University or just a developmental territory like before. What the hell was with that golden egg Vince dragged to Brooklyn? Yeah, it was a prop from Red Notice, but did they really think it was worth $100 million? And that Vince would just put it on display in his office without any security if it was that valuable? I think the only person who cared who stole it was Vince himself. Although seeing the Raw superstars trash the arena looking for it was a little amusing. I'll admit it. I think the last time the WWE laid an egg this bad on a Survivor Series was when the gobbledygooker appeared from one long ago. And truth be told, I would have given anything if that bird brain had taken it, thinking it was his son or something. At least it gave Austin Theory a chance to shine for a while, and for Zayn to eat some crow instead of turkey. Otherwise, Finally, I have to voice again my dissatisfaction about how the brands are using tag teams in their divisions. The Viking Raiders were in 2 Battle Royals in the span of 5 days, and numerous other tag teams were part of that Battle Royal at Survivor Series, just to fill the ring out. If it were a tag team battle royal where one partner leaves when the other is tossed and the winner gets a title shot on their own brand, I could see that as an improvement. But no, even though a member of a tag team actually won that match, that just tells me that Omos and AJ Styles are at an impasse in their relationship, in their partnership, and Omos has to decide whether to keep tagging with Styles or strike out on his own. Can Imperium please drop the NXT tag titles and head for Raw or SmackDown with Walter so we can have a proper tag division somewhere? Okay, enough spitting out masticated opinions. Masticated chewing. Next week, War Games predictions. I'm Chris Wolvie, the wrestling blog who always tells it like it is. Stay safe, and I'll see you